Recording in progress.
For ADSC, it is self-study. Already I told self-study course.
Sir, whatever sir explaining in RMP, that's
No, RMP is completely new subject. That is the reason university is taking classes. But ADSC.
sir. Okay, whatever sir explaining in a PPT, that notes is enough, or we can prepare more.
Here, just all of you try to understand. Most probably, end exams will be like book examination. In open book examination, you cannot write anything from your notes, first of all. Okay? Everything is scenario based questions. If required, I will send one sample question paper at any time. At any time, I will send it. So at that time, you can check it. Everything is scenario based, but your notes is like base only, because we will not ask any direct questions. Everything is scenario based. That is the reason. Try to concentrate on each and every class and write something related to each and every concept in your notebook. Maybe that will be helpful for your end examination. End examination already I have given course plan 60-40. 60 internal, 40 external. Again, I will split 60 into some parts. I will I will inform you. Any other question?
This is the same for the remaining two subjects also, sir.
For those subjects also, internal 60, external 40.
Okay. They are also scenario based questions only.
Yeah. If it is open book examination, that is like scenario based only. End examination is under open book examination only. If any updates are there, I will inform you. As on today, it is open book examination.
Good evening, sir.
Please stop. Please
Sir,
stop.
one question, sir.
Okay, last
Sir,
question because sir is waiting.
lap is allowed for external exams, sir? Laptop?
No. Actually, up to last year, we have allowed laptops and other electronic gadgets. But this time, we will allow only written notes only. Only written notes. And that too, original written notes. Not like photostat copy.
Oh,
Okay, anyway,
sir.
we will give instructions, but safe side, you need to maintain your own notes. That's it. That is best one.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right.
Sir, thank you.
Samya sir, take the session.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
1 minute.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah,
Good evening.
good evening all. Good evening all, please.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening all.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Now today.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah. So, in the last class we discussed about literature review, just tools and what are the use of the tools and what is the importance of the tools that we will discuss. Able my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you. Yeah, thank you.
Sir, not audible, sir.
Madam, now it's okay. Hello.
Yes,
Hello,
sir. It
madam.
is audible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So literature review basically based on the two categories. Based on the two categories, we rigorously follow the research activities. Number one, scientometrics, and two, systematic. So cytometric helps in some other way to strengthen the research activities and systematic way to strengthen the results and experimental analysis strengthened by the systematic approach. So cytometric is also important in part of as a part of the systematic also. Cytometric is also very important because where the application is used in engineering or medical applications or aerospace or aircraft industry and all we can analyze by cytometric analysis using various software tools are there. And also latest literature, current literature in which field, that everything we can analyze by using the cytometric analysis. But systematic way, once you start the experiment, just to change the parameters and analyze the experimental data and to extract the a wonderful outcome from the experimental result analysis by the systematic way. So that's what, once again, I repeat today, this is very important, the cytometric analysis here. So tools for the cytometric research, that is bibliometric databases and tools, Web of Science, Scopus, and Google Scholar. So this gives some idea about your research activity. So that's what we focus the bibliometric, or we follow even some of the important researchers in India or abroad or in the world. Some people follow the Einstein, some people follow the Franklin. So like that, different people follow the different, because some people only likes some innovations. Definitely certain people, they are used to follow their activities, they watch regular videos and they follow their articles. So that's what these Google Scholar, Scopus and Web of Science is very, very useful for them. And number two, citation analysis tools, the VOS Viewer, CiteSpace, and Bibliometrics. These all used for the visualizing co-authorship networks and citations and the research in the how many people are followed that research activities and all. We can get the knowledge from the citation analysis tools and research performance analysis tools. And this is the insights, altmetric, dimensions. So the specific where the funding sources and publications, citations, and research outputs through the social media. See, some knowledge we can get from the magazines and journals, and some videos from the YouTube. Like that, we can get from the some analysis using these tools. And visualization tools, Gephi, Cytospace, Tably. These are the powerful tools or systematic tools to some here is the open source tools and some are based on the cost based, but we can increase the network between all these by using these tools. And fifth one is the statistical and data analysis tools. This is the R and Python that can be used in a different way, that data analysis and visualization and graphical representations, statistical data, and all these things we can get from the statistical and data analysis tools. And sixth one is the open access and collaborative tools. So this can help to proper attribution and enhance the tracking of research outputs. And Zenodo is an open source repository for research outputs, supporting data sharing and citation. And this we can get from the RCID. And today also, many people are used RCID. If you use that RCID, you can get a lot of work for concerned to that person. So then seventh one is the institutional journal matrix. So this is a JCR. We can get the impact factor of the journal and how the weightage of that article and everything. And in terms of the quality also, we can get by using the JCR. And eigenfactor. This is the measures the influence of journals based on citation patterns and their impact on the broader research community. So all these things are useful for the cytometric analysis. Even we did. We used to work in our thesis also with our scholars who joined before you. So they did work some analysis by using the scientometric analysis. Now today, this class is systematic research. What tools we are using in systematic research? That up to scientometric analysis we did in the last class, we discussed in the last class, but now the systematic research focuses on understanding complex systems and their components, interactions, and behaviors. So this is very, very important systematic approaches, because once you started the problem, you write some parameters and extract the relation between the parameters and one by one. So we are not using any manipulating data here. So manipulation data that we can use by using many softwares, that is the design of experimentation and all optimization techniques we can use. But here is the behavior of the your research activities, system, the materials or technology or the approach, what we are approached, that everything we have to discuss here. It often involves analyzing dynamic and interconnected elements to gain insights into how systems function and evolve. So that's what the systematic is. Takes more time, complex is involved, but quality will come out. That's what the systematic is approached. Many researchers in NITs and IITs and IISc Bangalore and the topmost universities in India, the people are regularly, they do habit to do the systematic work, and that's what they extracted one SCA paper in a year. Some people are here. Nature, you can see, like is equal to Nobel Prize. The topmost innovations and worldwide innovations only they are published in the Nature journal. That is only most of the journal articles are published from the science, particularly chemistry and physics, and some recent mathematics related things only. But technology is very less in the Nature journal. But it is there, but the percentage from the engineering technology is less. But most of the articles published in the in a Nature journal is from the medicine, from the science, chemistry, physics, so related. Because one article is equal to one Nobel Prize. That much importance is there. Highly weightage is there in the research community. Once you publish in, there are very few people from India side also to publish in the Nature journal. Now, there are some systematic research methods and tools here. Number one, system modeling and simulation tools. Here, Stella, I think these are the tools we can use, modeling and simulation tools used for building and analyzing system dynamics models. Before you construct any dam or any bridge or any structure, first of all, we give the loads, appropriate loads using this simulation and modeling. Then you develop the model. Then you analyze where the damage is maximum, is possible, and where we can increase the loads to substitute the damage or to minimize the damage. So that way, the simulation tools, simulation and modeling is helped us really to analyze a lot of things. So this is the user for building, analyzing system dynamic models, allowing researchers to simulate and visualize the behavior of complex systems over time. So this is a very, very important Stella, and I think. And AnyLogic, another tool which we can use, a simulation software that supports system dynamics, not static loads. In a dynamic conditions, we can apply here. Discrete event simulation and agent-based modeling, providing flexibility for various types of systematic research. That's what, dear friends. So every tool, some specific is there. Like among us, like us, some people are developed these tools for effective utility or to getting outcome from the research activities. Effective research output, getting from the research activities. These people are developing these tools also very very, very important really to minimize, because they're developed and they are given to us to simplify, to easy way to get the results. These tools are developed by the many people. They have put a lot of effort on this to develop the tools to get the or to extract the results from the research activities. Then the third one is Venism. Vensim. Vensim is the another tool for system dynamics modeling that allows for simulation, analysis, and optimization of the complex systems. So this is the, for example, in our mechanical system, CFD is there, CFD software. That is the computational fluid dynamics. It's a very terrible software, really, very complicated software, and only yeah. So, example, in our mechanical engineering for fluid systems, we use one software called CFD, that is computational fluid dynamics. So that software is helping us to analyze the flow conditions and the thermal conditions and load conditions and how the system is affected with that. So initially, even piping design also, the people are used how the viscosity fluids are flowing and where the maximum stress is our pipe. Sometimes the pressure built in the pipe that may be getting blast. So that kind of analysis we did before experimentally. We experimentally or to design the system practically, but these analysis simulation results may be useful for us. So that we can minimize the damage, we can save the cost, we can save the material. Vensim, another tool for system dynamics modeling that allows for simulation, analysis, and optimization of complex systems. Number two, network analysis tools. First one is only system modeling and simulation tools, and second one is network analysis tools. Gephi. Gephi is an open source network visualization, but this is also there in centrometric analysis. Here also we have used Gephi. And open source network visualization and analysis tool that helps explore and analyze complex networks of interconnected components. If you join the two parts or any components, then what happens when you join the two components? How the data is transmitted from one component to other component. So this is the very interesting that the tool can help explore and analyze complex networks of interconnected components. Now, then Cytoscape, an open source platform for visualizing complex networks and the system. Today, 3D images are highly, we are analyzing simply using many softwares today. The people are developed by using the systematic images today in the research environment. Then practical is different, and when you see that image analysis or prototype design, that can help to minimize all the waste are reduced in terms of cost, money, material, and everything. So we have to time also we can save by using these tools. Third one is agent-based modeling tool. Agent-based modeling tool. This is the NetLogo and Repast. These are the two tools we are used here in a agent-based modeling tools. Here, what we can do here, NetLogo helping us is a tool for developing, analyzing agent-based models, useful for exploring how individual agents interactions lead to emergent system behaviors. Today, why the industry is widely diversified in many fields. Today, in the medical field, for example, I will give an example today. Actually, one capsule, one medicine capsule they filled the medicine inside and cap is there at outside, but cap is a digestible or not is the question. Yes, is a digestible, but what is the polymer material? If it is digestible, It is not a harm to the body. That outer layer, the cap, inside medicine only useful for us. The powder in terms of nano particle size we filled in the inside the tube and we connected and we throw our the medicine through our mouth and enter into our then you can analyze. So what is the material for that? Yeah, Ronnie madam, please, I request everybody, please mute yourself when you are talking or when you are doing some work. Please mute yourself. Then otherwise, you want any doubt and you please unmute and ask me. That is the attitude of the student, but should not disturb the other interest or don't spoil the other interest concentrations in the class.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, how is net logo helpful for the humanities field, sir? Can it be helpful?
Yeah, that's what interactions. Interactions. I think your business or social, I don't know, but the network you can build it through the interactions.
Like I am from the literature background, sir.
Yeah, maybe somewhere the tool exactly not useful for you, but in some other field may be used. I'm
Okay,
discussing
sir, got it.
about what are the different tools are there.
Which tool can be used for literature? For literature, which tools can be used? Scopus or use?
Madam, every
Sir.
tool, whatever we discussed today, all tools are used for certain things. But definitely, all tools are not used for every discipline. All tools are not used for every discipline, but some tools may be used for some disciplines or some research activities. Yes?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that's what we discussed today. These are the tools available. Which field? I don't know your field, but some other field this may be useful.
For literature, English literature students.
Yeah, maybe useful or may not be useful. This is.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Then, that's what NetLogo, a widely used tool for developing and analyzing age-based models that we can analyze the models, and useful for exploring how individual agents interactions lead to emergent system behaviors. RePAST is the suite for tools for agent-based modeling that allows for the creation of complex models and simulations. This is the we can analyze the models, the complex structure models by using these two tools. Then fourth one is complexity and systems thinking tools. Maybe this is maybe useful for English literature people. Insight Maker, a web-based tool for creating system dynamics and agent-based models with capabilities for visualization and scenario analysis. See, the English literature people, I will give one example. A beautiful comment with respect to model. That comment is, or the caption for that model or prototype or any research activities is gives a lot of impact. Today, copyright is the only based on the literature. The copyright is the fantastic name, the consolidated message involved in the title of that project. This only the literature people can do that. To extract the common word. Florence, madam, do you got my point?
Yes, sir.
That's what recently we copyright one patent based on the 3D printing process. So I asked many people. So there are different materials we mix together. For that, we want to design a new 3D printing system. So how to get the name? So we are using a lot of tools, and even I am using ChatGPT also. but I am not satisfied with that name. I asked my friends and colleagues, and I discussed with many people. So that's why they are given a wonderful idea. Blend Print 3D. The title today we copyright in my center, the Center for Materials and Manufacturing. I am a director for Center for Materials and Manufacturing. Yes, we got to pay
What,
copyright.
sir? Can you repeat it?
Blend Print 3D. The copyright name is for my process. Blend Print 3D. So this involves lot of mechanisms in the word. But one of my friends suggested that name when I discussed with his English literature. So this is the helpful for the people really. So literature is the one wonderful. And today we talk literature, that English literature. So then effective, the document is very difficult to prepare. So that's what. Then yeah, fourth one is complexity and system thinking tools, insight maker, and system architect. So this insight maker, yeah. So yeah, a web-based tool for creating system dynamics and agent-based models with the capability for visualization. So the Repast and NetLogo, their visualization is missing, but here is scenario and visualization is we are getting here Insight Maker. And system architect is provides tool for modeling complex systems using a range of methodologies, including system dynamics and enterprise architecture. See, today you have a many tools because I did my PhD when I was in IIT Madras with my professor. There are very limited tools those times. Only we based on the experimental results only. Whether it is correct or not, we don't know. But only when you read the article, when you see the article, when you read the article or literature from others who are working in the same area, then only based on those results only, we are confirmed whether my results is within the limit or not. Today you have a many scope. You have a broader area. There are many tools today. You can compare. We can compare using many tools where your data exactly fit into the system or not. The results are correct or not. The judgment is only that time the professor is given to us. Even professor also is referred many books, many articles. Then he confirm, yes, this is the things you have achieved. Today really, because I don't know much about the tools, but I am an experimental man. I did a project for DRDO today, Defense Research Development Organization, DRDO 1 crore project, but that is only PSLV rocket motor casing, CMR we call, CRMC, a composite rocket motor casing. One titanium alloy is replaced with the polymer composite. But here is one thing is how much strength is. How much strength for you design for that material, for that PSLV rocket, because this is the 1.8 and that is the 2.7 density. A lot of variation is there, but strength is same. Could you achieve that strength? So we certainly based on the experimental results only. So simulation modeling is help us, maybe helpful for me to analyze where my structure is fit into that system or not. Forget about later the strength will come. But fitting is where maximum load is acting, the strength and distribution where the maximum is distributed in that to save that component, life of that component. Yes, all these things are very, very important. Not only experimental results, the other aspects also modeling and simulation is also very important to getting proper results of that. Sorry, I'm into deeper research. Okay, yeah. Fifth one is data analysis and visualization tools. So this is the another we discuss in the Scientrometric here also, because here there is statistical computing environment with packages like iGraph for a network analysis, and DSolve for differential equations used in system dynamics. So some people they are given a equation. equation, derivative, second order equation, and you fit the values, you give the boundary conditions, limit the boundary condition you fit in, you will get some solution today. You have many softwares today, mathematical modeling softwares are. Some value you can get it. So then your that value is within the limit or not. Your what is the minimum range value and maximum range value. So whether you value your software tool value when you given a boundary conditions in the second order equation, you will get some values. So there's a fantastic things. And Python with the libraries such as Pandas, new NumPy, NetworkX, and Matplotlib, Python can be used for data analysis, visualization, and modeling. So these are the tools are effectively utilized for the people. Really, it's a wonderful tools today is available with everybody. But I request all of you, please exposure with all the tools. How to use that tool. So, and the last one is the sixth one is the collaborative open access tools. Yes, Mendeley. Yes, in the first beginning class, some I think one person, he did exposure, he did a lot of projects. He used Mendeley software. He is a reference manager and academic social network that supports collaborative research and the sharing of systematic research findings. That Mendeley can help us, the way, the research, how we are doing the research by using the references. References can help us. Suitable references is you can get it by collaborative research. That can support you. Our social network can build to execute your research activities. Then GitHub. I think many people are used Mendeley software is many people are used today who are working in the projects, government funding projects, or who are active in the research area and writing publications. They know about the Mendeley. And the next one is the GitHub, a platform for version control and collaboration that allows researchers to share code and models, facilitating transparency and reproducibility in systematic research. It's a wonderful tool. So this is the collaborative research. We can share the code and analysis for the researchers can sharing your data. Those who are working in the same area, we can develop a lot of models with similar things. And transparency we can build, and reproducibility also we can get it. That is called systematic research, systematic approach. And seventh one is systematic review and meta-analysis tools. This is the review manager. We called REVMAN, RevMan. Software for preparing and maintaining systematic reviews, including meta-analysis. That reviews also you can formulate. You can put in a systematic way the reviews, all the reviews, point wise. You have to, if they are connected many things, many reviews, but that you reviews you have to systematic. You can write the other points you can extract for your research activities. Covidence. This is the tool for managing the systematic review process, including screening, data extraction, and quality assessment. And you people have did this, maybe indirectly you used this tool, Covidence. Maybe you have to screening that process. You and your guide, your supervisor, sitting at one place and discuss about the research title, and one or two you discuss, or 5 to 10 titles you discuss. Finally, you screen it, and you, according to your knowledge, your understanding ability, you decide, yes, this is the point you can discuss here, or this is the things you have to discuss. Yes, yesterday, my scholar and myself at Kumar Swami in your class, we discussed a long time, and finally we extruded one title. He is also expertise in that earlier. He worked in software, SolidWorks. He's showing interest. Yes, I decided, okay, this title may be suitable for him, because we respect mutually. Unless you given a complicated problem, but you don't know how to resolve it, and that is a burden to both the people. that student as well as the supervisor also. Because getting, first of all, that's what in the very beginning class I told, resources are very important. Whether you are required tools and equipments or not, with surrounding you or within your lab, these all are helping to complete your thesis work within the time. Otherwise, maybe you can solve, but maybe it takes 5 years or 10 years. Is it correct? Is it correct? If there is no proper plan, it takes 5 years and 8 years and 10 years also sometimes. You take the very complicated structure. You take the complicated structure that takes long time. So you have to sit with your supervisor and finalize screening many times, not only one time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. You sit with them and finalize, extract the proper objectives and research active plan. Then you have to execute so that the time will reduce. Or you also creating some interest among you and guide, and we can, the turbulence, the disturbance you can reduce if you have a proper plan. That's what the review analysis very, very important. So this man and coincidence is very important in quality aspects, data extraction, screening. These all things are very important. Initial and even final also, then you have to discuss properly with your supervisor. Then the eighth one is enterprise modeling tools. This is the Archimate, a modeling language and tool for enterprise architecture, useful for representing and analyzing complex organizational system. This is the group of activities, so that can be resolve the organizational systems. And BizDesign, this is another tool we can use. It provides comprehensive tools for enterprise architecture, including modeling and analysis of the complex systems within organization. The organizational problems we can simplify by using the BizDesign tool. So ninth one is the qualitative data analysis tools. So these tools are useful for us. NVivo.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
NVivo.
Sir, your voice is not
No,
clear.
madam, now it's okay?
Yes,
Now
sir.
it's okay,
Yes,
madam?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, thank you. Now, qualitative data analysis tools, NVivo, a tool for qualitative data analysis that helps with coding, categorizing, interpreting complex textual, and multimedia data related to systematic research. This is very, very useful for those who are working in AI and ML, artificial intelligence and machine learning and Internet of Things, IoT. And some people use DIP, digital image processing, and network system, data structure. So all these people, they can use the NVivo tool. So that way is very, very helpful for data analysis because they are writing all the programmings every time these software people are. So that this may be helpful for you with coding and categorize that problem, because huge data they used to generate generally by using AI and ML and IoT. These people, software people are. So for them, you have to categorization is also very, very important. So the quality aspects you have to categorize A, B, C, D like that. A is giving some quality, B is giving some quality, and C is giving another quality. So these quality aspects also you have to categorize some products. I don't know much about programming, but the software people, they did very well. But they need some tools to categorize or to improve the quality of the research activities. And interpreting complex textual and multimedia data related to systematic research. Yeah, this is the from NVivo. And second, another tool is Atlas.ti, provides tool for qualitative analysis and visualization of textual and multimedia data. I am also lot of curiosity to use these tools really. I never used these tools really, but I came to know when I started my research with my scholars. My scholars really, people are Ramya and other people, they are given to me input. Sir, this tool is there. Because we did long back my research activities, but we are only, I am a purely experimental man. But now the coming generation, the people are showing a lot of interest. They have exposure to work on the softwares. They are given a, I have given a some data, but they are given a huge data. Really, today, the patent copy, I end of the class, I will show my copyright for things. I will show to you how the system, because of my students helping me to simplify that system, to simplify that problem. So then some people are really, today the generation is very active. They learn many tools and the effective, even we written 2 articles in the scientific analysis. 2 articles were written and submitted to the journals because of the student. I didn't practice in these scientific tools, but she practiced well. She know the importance of the tools and she written 2 articles and we submitted. She is my full-time scholar. She did well. So I am also encouraged. Yes, if you are interested, you can do it. I have added some experimental data to that scientific analysis. Yeah, that's what the qualitative and everything analysis and visualization of textual and multimedia data. We can. These are some of the tools we are used.
Sir, is this a paid
Yeah,
tool?
madam. Yeah, please.
Sir, are these tools are paid tools or open source?
Only some tools are open source, madam. The remaining are cost based.
Sir, NVivo?
That's what we are
What
really.
about NVivo, sir?
Yeah, that's what is a cost based. It's not an open source tool. So
NVivo
yeah,
is not open
maybe
source, sir?
yeah, you take membership. You take membership in that. Maybe the for student is very low cost.
Oh,
For student, if you take the membership in that, maybe you will get the tool or some preliminary is given, like a plagiarism. The Turnitin tool, Turnitin is the best example. For student is they are given with a lower price, but for institution, for industry, they charged lakhs of rupees plagiarism tool. Turnitin, they developed a plagiarism tool, but the cost is for industries and academic institutions, they charge it heavy. But for students, they take minimum because they reduce some tools. They reduce some in the plagiarism, they reduce some levels and give it to you because you did. But their industry, they did a lot of work, innovations. They required high-end things. Yeah, I think it is clear for you that is scientific analysis and as well as the systematic research. Scientific research and systematic research, the difference, that's what today I stressed because of those tools are very important. Very important to entire your research activities from beginning to ending. These tools may be helpful for you to analyze, to modeling, simulate that your results. Yeah, right. Experimental analysis, everything. Number of experiments can reduce. So some way these tools may be helpful for you. So that's what I want to stress today. Yeah, please.
Sir, this is Rajesh from my side here. So, any particular tool?
Yeah, please, Rajesh. Please.
This tool,
Yeah.
I mean, any particular tool can be used for in all aspects, sir?
No,
sir.
Example, no, except plagiarism tool.
Okay.
Plagiarism can be used anybody.
Okay.
This is a software. That is a software. Even literature also we can use because any copyright is there, any manipulation is there, that we can detect. Okay. Without plagiarism, any article in any journal is not accepted.
Okay. Thank you.
That is true or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's correct.
In any journal, without plagiarism, that there are some articles, there are some journals, they are expected less than 5% similarity, and some journals they are expected
not audible,
less than
sir.
10%. less than 10%. Some journals are. So it depends on it. That's what plagiarism tool is the best example for you.
Yes,
Sir,
sir, because
plagiarism tools, we can take it to Turnitin, but what about these other tools, sir? On which this thing we get all these tools?
Yeah, tell me, madam, anyone, do you know any tool you know or used any tool in your
No,
PG?
no, sir. I'm just asking you. Plagiarism,
Yeah.
that Turnitin we can use, right? But for other
Yeah,
tools,
that's what I'm given example for Turnitin is it's a universal and for any discipline.
okay.
That is only the one tool we can use for any discipline.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what literature or technology, science, and every social or everything. Plagiarism is used. The tool is the Turnitin. So that's the we want to and yeah. Now classification of literature review. We will take another 20 minutes, but I will stop now. I want to discuss with you more. I want to share some of my copyright also. Today I want to show how the copyright is important, how the literature work, how they are simplified. Just I will give one example. Shall I close this? Shall I stop the sharing?
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yes, sir.
Can, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I
sir.
want to share another document here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is the copyright. Just only I will give only there are only two words only: blend print and 3D. This is the category of literary dramatic work, blend print 3D. The title because here we are using three materials, one process, 3D printing process, and that blending is nothing but mixing of three materials, and you print it, three materials at a time. You blend it, mix it, and you print it. So I searched and in many ways and used many software tools and asked my friends. But one of my friend is helping me. He's a literature guy. He's a English literature, MA English literature. So he listened my entire story. I explained everything. He listened my story for 10 minutes and finally concluded he is given a title this. He's a literature guy because he don't know technology. He don't know technology much, but he understood what I did in the research area. So he understood and finally he given a wonderful idea that is blend print 3D. So this is the, I think you can see here time is May 25th I filed. This is the copyright, I got it. So May 25th I submitted, but recently, what we call, I think July 26th or 29th, I received
It is showing 19 July, sir.
almost after 1 month or 1 month. After 1 month,
It's 19 July, sir.
madam,
It's
maybe
19th
internet
July.
issue is there. Yeah, 29th is 19th July. So that I received message from here. Sorry?
19th July. It's 19th July.
Yes, yes. So this is my Center for Materials and Manufacturing. So this is the Dr. P. Samaya Center for Materials and Manufacturing, SR University, Anand Sagar. But now my focus is to how to develop the 3D printer with these three materials. As of now, only there are 1 or 2 materials, they are mixed, they are printed. But now, how to develop the 3D printer, new 3D printer, into the industrial area or in the society, research society. So I focused, we started working. So with not only me, this is not possible with alone, with like you people, like your interested guys, those who are contributed, are sharing their hard work and involvement, then only it is possible. This is the, maybe is not finished in 1 year or 2 years. It takes maybe 5 years or 10 years. But I started working from here, then only I can finish within 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. So that's the reason I submitted this proposal to Government of India, particularly DRDO and DST, with a 4.5 crores of research fund. I'm expecting. So I given a proposal to, I submitted, but I don't know whether it is, that amount is whether we received or not, I don't know. But anyhow, we will try at least. We will try, this is a new approach in India. So the technology we will develop, but like a private university like us, with the minimum resources, is highly difficult. I need some help, some contribution from government. So that's what I can establish the Center for Materials and Manufacturing larger way. And these inputs, maybe the people like my scholars or other scholars, maybe this region, maybe the people can benefit it. UG people, PG or PhD students, everybody can utilize those resources. If I can establish this center, if I can establish those center, that may be useful for everybody, not only me. That's what. So this is the intellectual property. If anybody, any innovation from your during your research activity,
What is your
please
research
be focused.
based on? So if you can just tell, what is your research everything is based on?
Material development, new material development with good mechanical properties or electrical properties for certain application in aerospace. In aerospace industry,
So totally.
I used to develop that material. You know, 3D printer can, just like how the metal is, whatever the complexity. Earlier we used only conventional molding that can design a lot of dies and a lot of mechanism is involved. But today only 3D printer can give only one component. The multiple component with screw and nut and bolt is avoided now today. That mechanism is gone. Even you know, turbine is only one component. In a turbine
that
such a huge weight. Sorry?
And that too with different dimensions we can assess things with 3D.
Yes, in a three-dimensional, okay, three-dimensional interior shapes, interior all designs is possible in 3D printer today. That's what is a very successful the process today in industry. All welding is gone soon, forging process gone, and tinsmithing and forging, forming, extrusion, rolling, everything is now today is gone. Even multiple dissimilar materials also we can print together. This is the blend print 3D is the three-dimensional, that is a different materials we combine together as a one component. So I am not revealed now, but DRDO and myself, DRDO and SR University is going to file a patent mutually because of my innovation. My new metal is designed in India. I think that may be universe also, that materials are. But we filed a patent in India. So very soon that will also come out. Maybe within another 1-2 months, we are going to file a patent between SR University and DRDO. So in a defense application, so that also will come soon. It's all our effort, innovations, contributions, and my student involvement. So everybody, not only one person. This is the research is there. I will tell you one thing, if you believe or not, the research is the collaborative work, not individual work. If anybody, yes, say I did this much, that this is totally wrong. Research is nothing but collaborative work. Many people, resources are required. Many people, guidance are required. So, is alone is very difficult research. And even literature people also, no, is highly difficult. Every person, every business administration also, is MBA also, everybody is the only collaborative work research is. Yeah. Any more else?
All the best for your patent, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sir,
And any more else questions?
sir, your area
Yeah, I'm
of
expecting.
research is technology and engineering and technology, sir.
Yes, madam. Yes.
But
Materials. Yeah.
but the research methodology will be the same for all the streams.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm stressing. These tools, all tools are useful for everybody.
Okay.
Scientific and research and systematic, everything is useful for everybody, not only for one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I told. Once again, I repeat, don't think individually. You should think collaboratively. You should think combinedly. The research output will come out is really tremendous improvement if you do in the collaboratively with the people. You who are like-minded in your area. So even I used to go there, IIT Roorkee, IIT Bangalore, IIT Chennai, IIT Madras. Last month I went to Bombay IIT. I used to go there. If I feel I did some work, I used to go there and discuss with the people. Yes, my problem is correct or not? One of the professor in IIT Bombay, when I discussed this problem, yes, this is a good, Samaya, you did a good, and he certified that. He is expert in my area. So he is the senior professor in IIT Bombay. So I took some guidance from him. Yes, sir, I am doing this. These are the results is got. So otherwise, who will certify your works? How do you know this is a fantastic work? This is the collaborative research. For every thesis is a collaborative, not individual. Many people used to bless you in the coming future. So that's what today I want to say good things for you, really. You do and mingle with everybody. Take the good things and leave the bad things. In everybody, good and bad both are there in every person. Only you take the good things and leave the bad things because it's a human life after all. So then you start your work. Don't think about negative too much. That also you divert it into some other area. So don't divert yourself. You be fixed on your own problem and take inputs from different people. If it is really useful for you, take it. Otherwise, if you feel it is a negative, then you leave them. Even in the many website forum, in many webinars, I used to ask, whenever the webinar is there in my area, I used to attend. If I find a free time, I used to attend. I clarify my doubts in international forums, national forums. This is the way the researcher is approach the people. Otherwise, how to expand your knowledge, how to expand your thinking. So you have to think in a different directions, and if you are excelling in your research, and be focused on your problem, and taking help inputs from different people. So this is I want to say today. So this is a small. Yeah, please.
Sir, this Blendprint 3D, so basically we have three types of 3D printers, right? One is
No. Sai Krishna is a many different types, not only 2 or 3.
Okay, the one
different.
Got it. So
Yeah.
one which you are building is powder type, or is it the different one?
Solid, liquid, powder, and powders.
Okay.
Many
All
things. FDM is solid, and powders is SLS and SLM process, and liquid is SLA. Resin printers in a different fields. They enter into many fields.
Okay.
Take one
But I told one
Take
example.
question.
Yeah, Abed. Yeah, please. Abed, sir.
Doctor, regarding the psychometric tools which we have discussed. Anyway, before that, congratulations for all your patents.
Yeah,
Many congrats. Regarding that psychometric tools, for example, if a company decides to cut the cost, let us say
Okay.
they wanted
Good.
to cut the cost, right? Now they wanted to see how you can cut the cost and which tools in psychometric tools. Let us say, for example, they have a DOE project, that's design of experiment project, where
that's
they
the
have
best
to do some, they have a tool where they have to do business process re-engineering. They have to re-engineer some of the process. So according to you, doctor, which tool in cytometric tools, which we have to use for business process re-engineering, the list which you have mentioned?
Yeah, business is nothing but analysis. Abed, sir, do you agree?
Yeah. Yes,
is a complete analysis. You can use all the analysis of tools.
But this one I wanted to do from some process re-engineering with that in manufacturing, let us say in manufacturing industry. So whenever I do some re-engineering of process, there is a cost cutting. No, this is going to cut the cost for you, right? Even the materials which I'm using in my. So I think is there any tool which we use? Because generally systematic approach is basically for qualitative data. Now, for here, see, psychometric test, which tool would be appropriate? I was just having a doubt. Like if you have used in your manufacturing, because you're mechanical, so I thought maybe you have used any tool.
Yeah, definitely. Today, that one of my student is working on that tool. It's called. She is doing some. She prepared 2 articles from Scientrometric using Scientrometric tools.
Okay.
I inspired that one pie chart, which is exactly. I don't know really. Yeah, something is happening. The pie chart represents me the potential for your material in engineering applications.
Fine.
So, in what we called in 60 to 63% engineering application that material. As far as the worldwide is concerned, that Scientrometric tool is helping me. Only China is using 87%. In India, is only using that material is 8% only 0.8, single digit. So we need to improve it. So this analysis, experimentally, we cannot get anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. That's
what we can rigorously do something. Analyze.
Before we end up investing so much, we will be using these tools instead of investing so much money at the end. Right, sir?
Correct.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all. So shall I close the session now?
One question, sir. So one question, sir.
Thank
Sri
you.
Ram, yeah, please.
Sir, various tools which we have discussed today, can we use it directly in our research, or do we need to validate and show that the tool is working correctly or giving the desired result in our direction? To put in our research.
Yes, sir. Yes, Sri Ram, you can validate it. As per the literature, is there any before you? Is there anybody did research in that area? You take those values and start your analyze with your results, and you have to compare with that using tools.
Okay.
Certainly.
So then after that we can use that tool in our way, in our direction, or in our way of working.
Yes, this tool may be used to reduce the number of experiments. These tools may be giving the qualitative analysis. These tools may be a certain right framework. Yeah, many things. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, Prashanti here.
Hello,
Sir,
sir.
Prashanti here.
Madam, please, madam.
Sir, can you share us the slides till now, whatever the topics you have been discussed, so that we can prepare a notes for that, sir?
Yeah, I prepared Word file. I prepared
Yes.
Word file.
Okay, sir.
I thought that I will give the entire unit. Actually.
Actually, we have to write our notes, everyday notes we have to prepare, and at the time of the exam, we have to write, whatever the exam we have to write, we have to see the notes and we have to write it. So if you can give so that that will be a preparation for us. Sir.
Okay, got it. I got to know. Right, definitely. Today class I can share with you.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah,
Till today,
in the group I
whatever
can share.
yeah, whatever the topics till today you have discussed, you can share those slides, sir.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Before the starting,
you can share, sir.
before your starting session, Sarah has informed us, sir, to prepare the notes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the part of our every professor. Definitely will give the material. Don't worry, because the research is not only in one book. We can take the material from different books, different articles, different research articles. We have
Sir,
taken
Sarah
all
has-
these material.
Sarah has instructed us to write the writing notes.
Yeah, but this class is very difficult. Online is very difficult, but offline is okay. To take the notes and all, but here I don't know, because we are not much waiting for that, no. So they are given only 10 class to me, but to complete the unit 1. So I certainly then very difficult to complete everything. Yes. Thank you all.
Sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, please.
I ask one more question, sir. Last question. Sir,
Radha,
as we are management scholars, we
Yeah,
are
madam.
not much aware of how should we use all the AI tools which are available, and for what purpose we can use. So, this university can conduct a class for creating awareness among the scholars, no, sir, with the technical people.
Definitely, madam. Definitely. I will try. Definitely, I will. Yeah.
As some are very elderly people are also there like me. So we are, let's